All right, Ames Flyers fans, welcome to the Mason City Ice Arena, where the Ames Bantam Orange is set to play the championship game against the Mason City Mohawks here at the J2K tournament. We're out here practicing, getting warmed up and ready to go. With this being the championship game, they're going to have an announcer out here that's going to introduce everybody and sing the national anthem before we get going. This is our fourth and final game of the weekend. We played Cedar Rapids, Mason City, and the Lincoln Stars. And now we're playing the championship today against Mason City. Teams are warming up on the ice. Coaches are getting everything ready for us. This is going to be an exciting game for the team. We faced Mason City yesterday and unfortunately lost 4-1. We're looking to get even today and win the championship. Team's warming up after a good night's sleep. The weather's a little bit nicer when it comes to snow, but we've got a real chill in the air outside. The ice is cold and smooth and ready to go. They'll be starting the game here shortly.
That's what I was trying to do, actually. Yeah. But I suppose it's always different.
All right, teams are getting ready. The Flyers are assembled around the goal, getting ready to raise the stick, get psyched for the game and locked in.
You can still read his jersey.
And here comes our announcer to announce the game.
We will now start with our introducing our players. We'll start with the Ames. For the Flyers, number 4, Kenneth Schumer. Number 6, Ray Davis. Number 7, Drew Lunan. Number 9, Soren Smith. Number 18, Leander Burgow Castro. Number 22, Chase Barber. Number 26, Lucia Van Bergen. Number 27, Warner Dale. Number 33, Colton Simonson. Number 34, Chase Elford. Number 36, Roman Slaughter. Number 42, Wyatt Garza. Number 43, Harper Coffin. Number 79, Ty Sams. Number 88, Ryan Jensen. Number 91, Hudson Watt. Number 94, Evan Brown. Number 95, Sean Ashlock. Number 98, Levi Whitwer. Number 99, Lucas Batterstown. And now, for your Mason City Mohawks, number 1, Alex McChicken. Number 2, Number 19, James Jose Bantam. Number 25, Kit Peterson. Number 67, Weston the Sandman. Number 72, Garrett Shortstop. Number 77, Amy Train Miller. And number 96, Peyton the Rocket Chavez. At this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Here in Mason City. Team is circling around the coach, getting a quick pep talk as they get ready to send out the opening line today to face the Mason City Mohawks here at the J2K tournament for the championship title. Coach Alcorn giving them some encouragement here. They're ready to go. Looking sharp. Good warm-up behind them now. Sticks are going in the air. We'll be ready to play here. There'll be a 16-minute running clock here for the first period. Mohawks here on their home ice. Ames is the visitors. And the Flyers are getting ready to go. We're going to have Leander Miracle Castro in net. Luke Battershell and Evan Brett as our opening defensive line. For the offense, we have Jace Barber, Swords, and Braden Magnus. Jace is going to take the first drop here for the championship. Here we go. Jace drives it forward with the offense. Mason City gets a hold of it and chucks it to our blue line. They make a play, and it's gloved by Leander at 15:51. That'll stop play, and we'll form back up here on the Ames side. To the right of our goal, Jace is going to take the face off again. Puck is loose, gets back towards the net, knocked forward by Brem. Over to the left blue line, Soren gets a hold of it and chucks it forward. They're all chasing after it. They're going to blow the whistle for ice, and we'll form back up again in Ames territory. Line change for both teams. Out comes Wade, Kopic, and Simonson on the offense. We're going to leave Battershell and Brett in place for the defense. Simonson taking center ice to drop. Here we go. Sends it back to Brem. Brem knocks it forward. Kopic has it in the right wing. She's getting it to the red line, up against the board, some pressure. In comes Simonson to help. Mason City gets a high little bit behind their net. Can't quite get it loose. They chuck it down to the neutral zone, get a hold of it. Defense applying pressure in our territory. We're in the right wing. In comes Way to apply pressure. Brem guarding the house. Way gets a hold of it, chucks it forward. It's going across the neutral zone, far into their territory. It'll be icing on Ames, and we'll form back up again on the Ames side of play. We're going to do a full change on this next line. Jansen at center. On the right is Nail. We have Schomer and Van Bergen and Lumen out. Jansen's taking the drop. He sends it over. Mason City gets it at the blue line. They're going to chuck it. Wide right of the net. Battle behind the net. They chuck it at the end, and he kicks it away. In the right, Mason City tries to center. Stopped by Lumen. Battling behind the net. They send to center, and they shoot and miss. It's going to cross the blue line, head the neutral zone. Chasing after it is Lucy Van Bergen. Mason City beats her to it. They got it in the neutral zone. They're going to chuck it. Going against the defense, Lumen swinging. Schomer's at the house. Schomer knocks it away towards the blue line. Stopped by a skate of Mason City. Van Bergen's in there fighting with Jansen, trying to get it out. It's in our left wing, coming around behind the net. Jansen applies pressure, puts him in the boards. Puck is loose. They shoot to center, knocked by Lumen. Lumen sends it back to the boards to Nail. Nail gets a hold of it and chucks it across the blue line. Van Bergen and Jansen arrive, fight Mason City. Nail comes in and chucks it down to dump it, and will execute another line change. Out comes Garza. Wickware, Barber, Smith, and Alcorn. That's coming across their blue line. Away challenger is Wickware. Wickware knocks it wide and right into the boards. Good job by Levi. Garza gets a hold of it, gets it to our blue line where a battle begins with Barber. Mason City has it. They're going to chuck it. Not hit anybody. Get back to Wickware. Wickware's going to send it. Gets to the red line. Mason City intercepts. Barber's in after it. Flying pressure. Comes across our blue line. Alcorn gets it, puts it back into the neutral zone. It's in the air. Their blue line, they've got it. They send it over to someone waiting in our right wing. In comes Alcorn to intercept. Puck goes loose. Levi gets it by the net, knocks it down the boards. It's coming into their territory. Garza's coming after it. It's still in play. Mason City has it behind the net, does a quick pivot. Coming the other way, Alcorn is waiting with Barber. Barber knocks it so they can't drive. They get it loose. Alcorn's building pressure. It's open, and they shoot against Leander, and it bounces off his pads, and he puts a glove on it. Great stop by Leander. And Ames will put another line change out, keeping everybody fresh. We've got Brem, Battershell, Way, Simonson, and Ashlock. Ashlock on the right, Way on the left. Puck goes forward, gets to their defense. Defense sends it back around the boards. Battershell's behind the net. He sends it the other way in a battle. Leander's on one side. The puck goes to the other side. They shoot. Bounces off Leander. Mason City's going to set it up again. They shoot it. Bounces off Leander. Shoot again. It goes wide and high to the other side. In comes Way to battle for it. It comes back around the board beside the net. In comes another battle. Ashlock gets it over on the right side. Mason City comes in to drive it. Gets put in the boards by Battershell. There's a battle on the right. Comes back to the blue line to the defense. The defense gets a hold of it and sends it. It's a pass. Way has it. He's on the left wing. He's coming in. He shoots. Gloved by Mason City. Great shot by Way. Shot on goal for Ames for Hudson Way, and a line change for Ames. Out comes Jansen, Lunen, Schomer, Nail, and Schlater. Schlater on the left, Nail on the right. Jansen at center ice to the right of their net. Here comes the drop. Jansen battles, drives forward with it. They get in the corner. Schlater's there, so it keeps it in the play. Jansen comes over to the boards. There's a little battle. Schomer gets a hold of it, sends it around the boards, behind the net. Mason City returns it. Schomer's waiting at the blue line, chucks it to center. Mason City intercepts. Mason City's driving in the neutral zone. Lumen swinging, Schomer's on his way. Pride and pressure in our left wing. They center it, miss the shot, call down. They shoot again, bounces off Leander. Right side, in the corner, Schlater, he puts it to center. Lumen's sitting there waiting, they're trying to drive it out, and Schomer gets a hold of it, gets it across the blue line. Offense is on the move. At the Mason City blue line, puck is loose, going to Mason City territory. In comes Schlater to apply pressure and get a hold of it. It comes to the left wing, and Jansen's there, puts Mason City in the boards. Schomer has a battle at the blue line. and they stop play. 9:30. Another line change for Ames. Out comes Mangus, Barber, and Van Bergen with Wickler and Alcorn on D. We're going to form up to the right of the net for Mason City. Barber will take the drop. Van Bergen on the left, Mangus on the right. 9:09 to go here in the first period. 0-0. Battle on the left side. Mason City has it. In comes Mangus. Stops the drive. Great job. Lucy has it. Ferocious shot there. And the goalie knocks it away. Good shot by Van Bergen. All right, we're in the left wing. Alcorn's in there trying to swing and stop it. They swing it far to the right. In comes Rick there, and he knocks it back to the red line. Caught by Jace. And Mason City knocks it away. Comes back into our territory. Alcorn dumps it into the other side. They'll call icing, and we'll form back up here in a second. Looks like Brem and Battershell are coming out on D. We're going to leave Mangus, Barber, and Van Bergen on offense. We're going to form up to the right of our net. 8:22 to go here. Nothing. Barber's taking the drop. Mangus on the right. Van Bergen on the left. Puck comes to the right with Mangus. Mason City gets a hold of it, passes to their defender. Van Bergen comes in, applies a lot of heavy pressure. She's moving fast. They pass it to the other defender, comes back around the net. Battershell's waiting. Battershell's taking it around to Van Bergen. Going to try and pass it up to Van Bergen. Mason City battles. Van Bergen gets it. She passes. Mason City gets a hold of it, sends it back to the board. Battershell puts it up. Their defense gets it at the blue line, but Barber's there to apply pressure so they can't make a play. They get on the other side and start driving it. Defense is swinging. They shoot up and over the head of Leander. Behind the net, there's a battle. Mangus comes out with it. He's going to send it up and dump it. As they do a quick line change at 7:30. They dump it for a line change. It's going to bring him back to the Ames territory for icing. Out comes a fresh line. We have Simonson, Lunan, Schomer, Smith, and Kopic. Simonson's going to take the drop. Kopic on the right. Puck drop to the right of the net. Comes over to Kopic. She passes back up forward to Simonson. Mason City's in there fighting for it, and they turn. Kopic's there and stops them. They get the puck loose in our territory. Shot forward by Lunan to the blue line. Stopped by the defense. Battle in our left wing. Smith is there. They pass the center, and it's knocked away by Schomer. Good job. They try to center again. It overshoots. Gets to our right wing. Again, the right wing shoots all the way across. Bounces off the wall, and Smith's applying pressure at the boards. It gets to the defender. He slaps it and misses. They get it, send it behind the net. Schomer's applying pressure. He gets out hold of it. He dumps it up to Kopic, and Kopic is racing the two defenders after it. They're going to cross the line into the icing at Ames at 6:22. Another line change. Fast line changes here today, folks. Out comes Wickler and Alcorn on D. It looks like Jansen, Way, and Garza. Jansen will take the drop. It'll be to the right of our net. At 6:08 left in the first period. It's Ames Mohawks tied 0-0. On the right, Garza. The left is Way. The center is Jansen. Jansen sends it over to Garza. Battle on the left boards. Jansen moves through with it. Battle at the boards. It gets loose and bounces back to the defense. Alcorn sends it up, and it's stopped at our blue line by their defenders. Jansen and looks like Alcorn are battling in the right wing for it. Jansen decides to send it around the other side. It'll cross the blue line on the boards. Go all the way across, and as it turns the speed on, gets to the other line. They'll not call icing. It's in play. Way is there at the house. Gets a hold of it in the right wing. He'll try and pass it to Garza. Jansen in the center. Gets past that to the neutral zone. Wickler puts it back into Mason City territory, and they'll call offsides at 5:20. Another line change for Mason City. New defensive line coming out for Ames. We got the Battershell Brem line coming out for defense. Jansen's going to take the drop. Center ice is where they're going to put us. Jansen in the center, Way on the left, Garza on the right. Puck goes towards Way. Way gets a hold of it, starts kicking it. Mason City intercepts. They're going to pass up. They're in our territory, swinging from Brem, fouls it. They can't get charging with it. What the blue line fighting for it, gets loose, goes down the boards. Battershell passes it up to Garza. Mason City gets it, shoots, body blocked by Leander. Now there's a battle to the left of our net. Way gets a hold of it and dumps it down the boards. Picked up by one of our players. It looks like batter shell or Jansen. Jansen shoots, goes to the left. Ames is going to run an offensive line change. Out comes Ashlock. Out comes Barber. Barber catches it at red line, takes off with Ashlock and moves forward, runs into Mason City. There's a battle. Out comes Nail. Nail stops the charge, sends it back, makes a shot to the left of the net. Good job, offense. All right, on defensive change, Schomer and Lunar out. Lunar stops the charge at the red line, keeping it in the neutral zone. They shoot again, stopped by Lunar, then at blue line, keeping it in the neutral zone. Mason City gets a hold of it. Gets loose, Nail gets it, he's crossing the red line, the blue line. He's going to try and make a shot. He goes around, gets put in the corner, sends it to center. Lunar, Schomer rips it. One by the goalie. Shot on goal for Schomer at 3:35. Good job, Ames. Keeping the pressure going. We will not do a line change. Mason City does a line change. We will come up to the right of their goal at 3:28. All right, Barber's taking the drop. Leo on the right. Ashlock on the left. Goes towards Ashlock. Gets back to Schomer on the blue line. He sends it around the boards. Waiting on the other side is Nail. Puts it to center. Barber gets it, chucks it. Glove by the goalie. And shot on goal for Barber at 3:03. They're not left over shots on goal. All right, line change here again, folks. We got the Simonson, Van Bergen, and Magus. Magus on the right has got it. He's battling on the boards. Offense is circling out there waiting for it. Simonson comes in to break up. Simonson has it, he's shooting. The goalie knocks it away. Shot on goal for Simonson. All right, Mason City dumps it to the red line. Lunar was there waiting. He's swinging, going backwards, applying pressure, knocks it away, but falls. Good job, Drew. At the house is Schomer. He's blocking, knocks it away to the other side. Then comes Simonson to clear up with Van Bergen. Van Bergen and Simonson and Magus are three wide racing. Gets across the blue line. Mason City hits it. Can't get it back to us. It's still in their territory. They've got it across the blue line. Swinging is Lunan. They put it in the air. Caught in the glove by Leander at 1:58. Great save by Leander. Haynes is coming out with a line change. Smith, Kopic, and Jansen are out, along with Alcorn and Wickware on D. We're going to pull up to the right of our goal. Jansen will take the drop. On the right is Kopic. Left is Van Bergen. Scott Van Bergen Smith. Battling on the right, Jansen and Kopic are battling. Mason City gets a hold of it and shoots it and hits the glass. In front of the net, Jansen's there getting it out of the house and clearing it. Gets it over to Smith, who hands it over to Kopic. Toss the blue line. They've got it. Stopped by Alcorn near the blue line. It gets loose again. Comes back down the boards. They try to center it, and Leander kicks it away. Smith on the left wing gets it, sends it up to Jansen. Jansen gets hit by a player. At the red line, there's a battle. Jansen sends it up to Kopic. Shank gets it to the corner. 1 minute left in the period. We're battling on the blue line. Gets past Wickware a little bit. Mason City takes off. The only defender we have is Alcorn. He swings. They pass. They shoot. Blocked by Leander. It's at his knees. He sends it loose. They're not stopping play. Here we go. Now they're going to stop play. We'll do one more line change at 45 seconds to go here in the first period. And we're tied at 0. We have Garza, Barber, Bren, Battershell, and Way. Barber at the center, sends it forward. Mason City gets a hold of it, rips it at Leander. He catches it with the knees, stopping play at about 27 seconds. We're probably going to have to buzz it here in just a second to end the first period. Ames is on the attack. Jason's going to get the drop. If they do it, they do it. Sticks get caught. Battershell comes in and dumps it. We're crossing their blue line. 6 seconds to go. Garza's got speed. They're at the net. Mason City just barely beats Garza to the net. That was a great run by Garza. And the buzzer sounds. And then it's first period. Mason City and Ames are tied with 0 here for the championship while we take our first break between the two periods. You're listening to the Ames Hockey Network.
That makes sense. Save your ball. Yeah, then it can do it.
right, the break is over. The Flyers are getting ready, switching sides. Leander's still in net. Out on defense, it looks like we're going to have Schomer and Lunin. We're keeping the Barber, Way, Garza line. Garza on the right, Way on the left. Barber taking the drop at center ice. As we begin the second period, it's scoreless. Both teams are well matched. They saw each other play yesterday. Mason City wants a victory to win the championship. Ames hungry for retribution after losing yesterday to Mason City. Here we go. Puck goes forward. Way gets a hold of it. It gets loose. Mason City knocks it back to the blue line. Waiting is Lunin. He rips it. And it's gloved by the goalie. Shot on goal for Lunin. Good job, Drew. They're going to form up here to the left of their goal. Barber's going to take the drop. Way on the left. Garza on the right. Here we go. It goes forward. Garza's battling in the right wing for it. Mason City gets a hold of it. It's stopped at the blue line by Lunin. Lunin backs up to the red line, puts a launch on it to Huddy. Way has it. Mason City comes in and tries to take it away. There's a battle with Barber and Way. All right, Mason City has it. They cross the red line. They're coming our way. They make a pass, miss the pass. They're coming to our left wing. Schomer's in there applying pressure. Gets past our blue line. Mason City has it. Garza's got the fire turned on in his engine today. He's skating them back to their goal. Good pressure by Garza. They dump it down. It's caught by Mason City. Pressure from Barber. They decide to go to the other direction. Hits the player's skate. He makes a shot, kicked away by Leander. Great job, Leander. They hit it. They dump it down. Goes into Mason City territory. It'll be icing at 14:40 in the second period of a scoreless game. And Ames to execute a full line change. Down comes Alcorn and Quickwear for D. It looks like Ashlock, Nail, and Simonson on offense. With Simonson taking the drop to the left of our goal. Simonson at center. Warner on the right. Ashlock on the right. He gets to our center. Goes past us into the corner. Nail's going to race after it. Mason City gets it. Alcorn knocks it up to the blue line. Their defense can't get it. We cross the red line. Mason City passes laterally. Defender's driving it up. He's going to try and shoot. Knocked away by Leander. Great job. Good save by Leander. All right. We're on the right wing. It's going to go back behind the net. Wickler is there looking for someone to pass to. He sees Warner. He sees Simonson. Mason City battles for it in their left wing. Simonson's leading out ahead of it, trying to outrun the defender to get it. Defender has it. He shoots it to the board and chucks it to the center. Pressure from Wickler. It's going to be up to Alcorn and him to stop it. They shoot it high. It goes in the net. They stop play at 13:28. Ames will execute a full line change. Ames keeping the lines moving, applying pressure, keeping them fresh and rested for the game. Out we have Battershell and Graham on D. Jansen at center. On the right is Schlater. On the left, you can't see the number. It looks like either Comic or Van Bergen. It is Van Bergen. They get it. They try to make a shot. They miss. Van Bergen gets it, sends it to the blue line. Their defense has it. Make a lateral pass. They're going to rip it. Knocked away by Leander at 12:51. Lots of shots on goal today, folks. Still scoreless. Battling in the left wing. Gets up to Van Bergen, and she knocks it into the neutral zone. Good job, Lucy. She's racing after, applying pressure. Empty net. They paired the goalie, and we're in their territory. And they stop play at 12:36. It's going to be an interference call against Battershell. Ames under penalty kill. So we're going to form back up on Ames territory. It'll be to the left of the goal. Looks like we're executing a change. Alcorn coming out on D. Graham on D, waiting for the offensive decision to be made. Jansen's coming back out. He'll take the center, looks like. Barber's out. They're pulling Jansen back, so it's Barber and Smith. Barber taking the drop. Smith on the right. Defense guarding the goal. Here we go. Comes to the left. They're going to get it from the defender and try and rip it. Barber interferes, so they can't get it with a stick. They shoot, and it's gloved by Leanne, and Alcorn has to clear the house single-handedly, pushing them away. 12-24. Good job. All right, we're going to form up to the left of our goal again with Barber taking the drop, and on the right is Smith. Bram and Alcorn on D. It comes back into our right corner. Brem knocks it up the boards to the defender. Barber gets in there and chips it away from the defender and gets it dumped into Mason City territory. It'll cross the line and be icing. But good job, Claire in the house with a running clock. That's a smart play. 55 seconds left in the penalty kill for Ames. With Battershell in the sin bin. Barber's going to take the drop again. Dilby to the left of our goal with Smith on the right. Brem out corner on D. Garden net. It goes backwards. Brem sends it up to the blue line. The defender's going to try and make a rip. Barber's poking it. They're going to try and rip to center and miss. Knocked away by Alcorn. Battle on the right. Alcorn puts him in the boards. Mason City gets a hold of it laterally, tries to shoot. It gets loose behind Leander and knocked away by Brem. Great job by Brem. It goes in the neutral zone. 13 seconds left under penalty kill, and Mason City has it in the neutral zone. They're moving. Smith's coming in to try and keep him moving the wrong direction. They're going to shoot, and a body catch by Leander in 11-12. Clock's running here. We have 3, 2, 1. Ames back at full strength. Ames will be back at full strength once they drop the puck. We've got a line change going out. Simonson and Way are out. We'll see what else they send out. Lunin is out, and Schomer. Once the puck drops, we'll be able to release Luke out of the sin bin. They're ready to open the door as soon as that whistle goes. Simonson's going to take the drop. Holton's going to get it. He's going to knock it to the right. Gets it over. Ames full strength. At full speed, out comes Van Bergen. And they stop play for offsides at 10:24. They're a scoreless game so far. Lots of action. So we're going to form back up here. Mason City executes a change. We do not. We're going to form up in the neutral zone. Our side of it on the right. Simonson's going to take the drop. Way on the left and Bergen on the right. Looney and Schomer on D. Simonson sends it to his right. They're in the boards battling for it. Van Bergen being ferocious with stick work. Mason City gets a hold of it. They're getting put in the corner by Looney. They try to put it to center. Knocked away by Schomer. Simonson has it. Mason City pokes it. Battling in the center of our territory. Van Bergen gets in and knocks it in the neutral zone. Simonson gets a hold of it. Only one defender in front of him. He's coming on the right. Van Bergen's in the center. He's trying to center it. Ends up going around the boards. They're going to send it up the board. Schomer gets it. He rips it. It's a body shot against another player. They start to drive in the neutral zone. It's poked away by Lunin. Schomer gets a hold of it. This is to Way on the left. Way's going to shoot. My goodness! It's a goal for Huddy. It's a heck of a goal. It goes up over the top of the netting and back around and makes a half circle. What a shot by Huddy. Great job, Hudson. Ames puts one on the board. It's 9:14 in the second period, and we'll have a line change. Jansen at center. On the left is Neal, and on the right is Mangus with Alford and Whitmer on D. Here we go. Jansen sending it to the right and drives up with it. It's poked. Mangus gets it on the right at the boards, and Jansen goes up to defend it. They're applying pressure. Gets back to Alcorn at the red line. He sends it up to Mangus. Jansen blocks. Mangus tries to send it. Gets hit by Mason. Mason City's turning around. Alcorn's waiting. He's going to knock it back in the neutral zone at the blue line. Battle at the sides. Jansen's in there battling Mason City. Alcorn stops him. The puck goes back into our territory. They're trying to center. They bounce it off Leander. They're battling in front of Leander, and he gets a glove on it at 8:41. Ames is moving and not letting up. Flyers have got some energy. The ref's talking to Alcorn. Looks like we have a penalty on Alcorn, and so Alcorn's going to go in the box, it looks like. They haven't seen the hand signal wide, so Ames will be under penalty kill. Not sure what the call was for the penalty, but Ames is under penalty kill. Whitmer's gone back. They're switching out a few people. Jansen's in the center, Mangus on the right, Neal on the left. Looks like Battershell on D. Refs are trying to get organized here. 8:22 left in the second period. It's Ames up by 1. Jansen's battling, pushing forward. Mason City gets it, shoots it, and it's gloved out of the air by Leander. A great stop at 8:16. It's the penalty. All right, they drop it. Jansen takes it to the right. He goes back around the boards. They're going to try and center it. It's Mason City is winning, and the other team instantly give it into the left of Leander, and that puts Mason City on the board, tying it up at 1. That'll release Alcorn out of the box. We won't be under penalty anymore. They send back up at center ice with a new line. Barber, Smith, and Garza are out. Adler taking the drop. Wait to see what defenders come out. We got Battershell out at the moment. There'll be Battershell and Brem coming out. Barber taking the drop at center ice. 7:58 to go in the second period. It comes back to our blue line. Brem's in a race after it. Sends it up to Smith. Mason City gets a hold of it. They score it, or they shoot it. Leander, it's well that it drops out. Knocked away by Brem. They center it. We're swinging in front of the house. He gets over to the left. Their defender gets in the blue line. In comes Jace to stop the shot from being accurate. They miss to the right. Brem puts it up on the glass. It comes around the corner. It comes to the center of our ice. Barber gets a hold of it. A lot of pressure, a lot of force from Mason City. It gets to the right. Garza and Barber are going after it. They dump it across to the left side. Here comes Smith after it. They send it down the boards. They dump it to the center. Battershell's in a race with Mason City. In the right wing, it gets loose. And a glove from Leander stops it. Stick to the neck for Leander, but not calling it. Ames will execute a line change at 6:59 in the second period. It's tied at 1. Out comes Schomer, Simonson, Lunan. Looks like Ashlock and Way. Simonson's got the drop to the right of our net. Puck goes loose. Way has it. He dumps it to center. Mason City comes in at the blue line. Fighting for it. Way puts on pressure. They dump it down the boards. Goes behind the net. Lunan's in after it. Looking for an opportunity. Sends it up. Mason City intercepts and launches. Glove to Leander at 6:27. Great stop by Leander. I'm sorry, that's not Ashlock. It's Van Bergen. It's Kopic that's out on the right wing. Simonson at center. Way on the left. To the right of our net at 6:15. Goes to Van Bergen. She knocks it forward. Mason City intercepts. They'll come around behind the net, look in the center. There's someone in the house. It's knocked away by Hudson. Blue line. Lucy's got nobody in front of her. She's going up with Simonson and shoots to him. Oh, assault pass. Simonson just barely misses. Gibson puts it to center. Lunan puts it in the air. It bounces off a Mason City player. 2 shots at the goal. All right, red line. Schomer gets it, dumps it forward. Ray gets a hold of it at the red line. He's looking to get it out with Mason City. Mason City sends it back to Schomer, who bounces it off the glass. And it'll be icing on Ames at 5:35, tied at 1. And a new line will come out. Out comes Garza, Battershell, Jansen, Wickware, and Nail. We're going to form to the left of our goal. Jansen will take the drop. Nail on the left. To the left, Wickware pokes it forward. It's across the red line. At full speed, Garza's coming in. Can he get it? Mason City dumps it. There's a crash at the boards. Mason City, another player gets it. He's charging in, poked by Battershell. And they shoot up over the head of Leander. At the blue line, they're battling for it. Nail and Mason City. In comes Jansen to fight for it. Battershell gets it. It bounces off the skate and comes back to the corner. They try and center it. It's knocked away by Leander and Wickware. They launch it in the air, bounces off the glass, comes all around the boards, back to our blue line. Battershell tries to center it and dump it out. Mason City gets it, puts it in the air. Battle in front of the net. Leander's down. They're battling, moving. Blocked by Levi and blocked by Leander. They shoot again. Blocked by Levi and Leander's bodies. They can't find the puck, so they're going to stop play at 4:17. Looks like we're making some changes here. Garza's coming off. Out comes Van Bergen, Barber, Ashlock, Brad, and Lunan. Barber's going to take the drop. Ashlock on the right. Van Bergen on the left. Battershell's coming off. Looks like we're going to have Brad and Lunan on deep. 3:44 running clock. It's getting chipped forward to the center. Van Bergen's fighting for it. Oh my goodness, what a fight. Good job. Jace comes in to apply pressure. Mason City tries to center, and it goes all the way across behind the net. In comes Brem. He's going to chip it up to Lucy Van Bergen. Mason City gets it, dumps it back to Brem. He's going to chuck it around the boards. In comes Lunan to apply pressure, and Mason City sends it back around the boards. They're behind the net. No challenges, so in comes Lunan. They center. They try and shoot. It goes over the head of Leander. Going to the left wing, Van Bergen's battling. They shoot it. Penny blocked by Leander. That's a great job, Leander. All right, we're in the right wing. Brett comes in and stops it from shooting, so it goes around the boards. Knocked back around by Lunan. We're at the blue line. Their defender has it. Defender's going to try and shoot. Up and over. Misses. 2:52 to go. Tied at 1. Puck's behind the goal. This line's getting tired. They've got to keep moving. Battling for it. Lunan sends it forward to Lucy. Lucy gets it to the blue line, and their defender gets a hold of it, rips it at the goal, blocked by Leander. It gets loose. And now they're shooting, and it gets dumped by Mason City across. But it's on Mason City. It will not be icing, and Van Bergen is going as fast as she can. Meets him in the corner, and Ames is going to run a line change. Mason City drives the puck into the line change. Battershell looks like he's swinging, trying to stop it. It gets loose. They center it, shoot it on Leander, and Leander uses his body and stop at 2:14. Great stop by Leander in the middle of the line change. All right, we got Battershell and Mangus out. Let's see who else is out. Schomer, Simonson, and Smith. Simonson taking the drop. Schomer in the left wing position. On the right is Smith. Goes forward. Mason City's going to rip it. Body stopped by Leander, knocked away by Schomer. It goes to the blue line. We're going to battle on the left. Come on, attack the puck, guys. They're going to center it and miss. It's going to go into the neutral zone. And now we're going into Mason City territory. A minute 37 to go, tied at 1. Mason City gets it at the red line. Their guy sends it to center and misses. It goes to the other side. Then comes Mangus to apply pressure. They decide to send it down the boards. It's going to be behind the net. Battershell's got it. He chucks it up to our left wing with Smith at the moment. There's a battle on the left. Schomer clears it back. Battershell's going up with it. He passes it to Simonson. Fancy footwork with Simonson. He's looking for an opportunity to shoot. Passes to Smith. Smith hits a shot that hits him. Shot on goal for Smith. We're battling in front of their net. They shoot. Their goalie is down. They're going to stop play because the goalie's down. Heck of a charge. Heck of a play by their goalie. He spread out and stopped it. He got knocked over. We're applying pressure, and it's tied. These teams are evenly matched, having a heck of a game. All right, new line out. Jansen and Garza and Way on offense, and Wickler and Alport on D. Jansen will take it to the right of their goal with Way on his left and Garza on his right. Jansen passes to Way, battle on the left. Mason City gets it. They're going to send it up. Alcorn's trying to stop him, and they send it across. To the left wing is Jansen waiting. He boards their player, and they fall. It gets loose. They shoot, and it goes behind the net. They shoot again. It's stopped by Wickler, and he's going to send it to the boards to Way. Hudson's looking for a place to get rid of it. He dumps it in the air, crosses the blue line. It's going out. Jansen and Garza. Oh, my goodness. Garza turns the fire on, but not enough to get to the line before the puck. And the buzzer goes. The end of the second period. The action packed here in Mason City for that championship. Evenly matched teams here. They're tied at 1. You're listening to the Ames Hockey Network.
Yeah, I came to win. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. Can't no one stop me, yeah, bring it in. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. Top down, faded windows tinted. Push it with it, push it to the limit. Top down, faded windows tinted. Push it with it, push it to the limit. Push it with it, push it. Winning so much that they seem wrong.
All right, we're back here at the Mason City Ice Arena. We're in the third period here, 12 minutes. There'll be a stop clock for the third period. Leander and Castro is at the net. Here comes our line. Jansen at center, way on the left. Lars on the right. Schomer and Lumen on D. Jansen's going to take the drop at center ice. There we go. Get ready for that third period. Let's hear some noise, folks. This drop goes towards Mason City. Here comes Garza putting the challenge at the right. The thing goes in the air. Stopped by Lumen at the blue line, but Mason City pulls it out of the air and shoots. Bounces off of Leander's head and goes into the net. That'll put 2 on the boards for Mason City here. Ames will execute a line change here. We'll get Battershell and Bram out on D. We're going to get Barber, Van Bergen, and it looks like Ashlock on offense. Barber in the center, Van Bergen on the right, Ashlock on the left. Center ice, 11:48 to go, second period. Mason City up by 1. Listen to Mason City territory. They dump it across, battle in the left. Brett gets it up and forward. Mason City checks it at the edge. He knocks it away. It's loose. Battle behind the net. They try and center it. It's behind the net. There's a battle. Leander's trying to block it. They shoot the center. Center, they got it. Leander to the radius. That's 3 on the board for Mason City. We're going to frame back up to the center ice. 11:24 to go. Mason City 3, Ames 1. Flyers have been having a lot of energy, putting a lot of good plays in motion. Ames will catch up for this. We've got Rick Ware and Battershell on D. We're keeping Ashlock, I think, and Barber and Van Bergen. Barber sends it to the left. It goes back to Levi. Puts over to Van Bergen at center. She sends it to Mason City. The defense sends it back. I'm sorry, that's not Ashlock. It's Nail that's in that left wing slot. They get to the center. Pressure from Battershell gets behind the board. Barber picks it up and starts heading up with Van Bergen. Sends it across the blue line. Mason City has it at the red and passes. Pressure from Barber. Team knocks it to the right. We get in the boards. And they stop play at 10:57. I'm guessing offsides. We'll form in the neutral zone on our half to the right of our goal and do a line change. Out comes Smith, Simonson, and Coppin. Get it in with Battershell, stay on D. Simonson taking the drop. It gets to Mason City. They try and send it forward. Stopped by Lunan. Passes it up to Smith. Smith has it. Looking to shoot. He shoots. It goes to the left. In comes Simonson trying to center it. It hits the goalie, and the goalie puts a glove on it, stopping play at 10:45. So a shot on goal for Simonson. Mason City will execute a line change. Ames stays the same. We'll form up to the right from the Mason City goal with Simonson taking the drop. Smith on the left, Kopic on the right. 10:45 to go. Puck goes forward. In comes Smith to add pressure. Mason City gets it. There's a battle with Simonson and Smith. It goes loose. They're crossing the blue line with it. Battershell swinging, they shoot, and it's blocked by Leander at 10:32. So good save by Leander at the goal line. We'll form up here on Ames' side at 10:31. We're going to hold our line. Nope, we're switching lines. Out comes Way, Garza, and Jansen. Jansen's going to take the puck drop to the left of our net. Get ready to charge. Puck goes to the left away. Mason City gets a hold of it. Mason City tries to center, kicked away by Way. Garza applies pressure. They're trying to come forward towards us, but we're driving them to the neutral zone. Kick gets loose. At center, they shoot it, and it's body caught by Leander. Great stop by Leander at 10:16. A lot of shots on goal against Ames, and Leander's doing a great job stopping the puck. All right, here we go. Jansen's taking the drop. On his left is Way. On his right is Garza. Sends it up the Way. Mason City gets a hold of it. It goes back to Lunan. He sends it up the boards. Chucked away by Jansen to the blue line. Garza applying pressure, kicks it forward. Garza has it, trying to get good shot. Sends it to the goalie. Shot on goal for Garza. The goalie puts a glove on it and stops play at 10:01. Great shot by Garza. We'll have a line change here. We got Barber coming out with Ashlock. We got Schomer and Brem on D, and Nail and Schomer both, or Nail and Ashlock are on the left in front of their goal. Barber tries to go forward. Mason City sends it back. Schomer slaps it at the net. It's knocked away by a defender. They pass it to center. Brem gets a hold of it at the red line and sends it back into their territory. Battle in the left wing. Nail is trying to stop him. It gets loose. They go to the center. Schomer's going to apply pressure in the corner with Nail. They slap it from the defense. It goes pops up, bounces off the Anders glove and goes in the net. Flip it there on the board for the Mohawks at 9:35. Wait. It was over. It's not a goal. Yep, they're reversing it. Not a goal. So that will mean 3 for the Mohawks, 1 for Ames, Bantam, Orange. 9:35 to go here in the third period. Warming up on the Mason City side. Barber will be at center. Nail and Ashlock. Nail's on the right, Ashlock's on the left for this one. Schomer and Brem D. Battershell tries to go Barber goes forward, sends it to the right. Nail comes in the corner and tries to center, bounces off the skate. Battling in our right, gets to Schomer at the red line. He passes it over to Ashlock, who comes to the other side. Ashlock sends it up, stop at their blue line. They try and send it forward and get stopped. Brem comes in to intercept, put it in the neutral zone. Ashlock gets a hold of it at the red line, and so does Nail, and they send it forward, and it kicks off the skate. Mason City's got it in our territory. They shoot, stop with a glove at 9:03 by Leander. And we'll execute a line change. Out comes Wickler and Alcorn for defense. Simonson, Van Bergen on offense, along with Papa. Simonson taking the drop. Papa on the right, Van Bergen on the left. In front of our net to the right. It comes over to Papa. She sends it to Van Bergen. Mason City gets a hold of it at the blue line, puts it back in play. Pressure here on the right side. Levi clears the house. It comes up to Kopic and Van Bergen. They're driving it to the blue line. All right, Harper's got it. She's going to cross the blue line, put it in their territory. She pivots to center. Unfortunately, it comes across the boards. Mason City gets a hold of it. Lucy's there to stop them from driving, but they dump it, and it gets to our blue line. At the blue line, Simonson gets it, passes it over to Alcorn, and goes behind the net. They're going to form back up the charge. Gets to the blue line. Mason City gets it. They're going to shoot. Uncontested, knocked away by Leander. Great save by Leander. Alcorn gets it, dumps it to the blue line. Blue line is pressure. Mason City's dumping it away behind the net. Levi's guarding the house. There's a battle in front of the goalie, and a leap by Leander knocks it away. Mason City back at the blue line to our left wing. They send it down the boards to their players, trying to center and go. Pressure from Lucy and Simonson. Fierce competition. Wickler comes in to apply pressure. It's just Alcorn guarding the net. They shoot and they miss. Behind there is Wickler. They get to the side, shoot again, and it just goes right to the other side. All right, Simonson has it. Going up 3 wide. Passes to Kopic. It's going in the right corner. Kopic's going in there to meet Mason City. Ames to execute a quick change. Mason City gets it in their territory. It's in the air. It bounces off. Jansen's out. Brem is out. Gets to Jansen at their blue line. He sends it around and behind the net as the rest of the group comes out. We got Battershell, Smith, and Shader. Shader sends it. It bounces. Brem has it at the red line. Passes to Battershell at our blue line. It bodies off of Mason City. Quick pivot and turn by Brem. Puts it across to the blue line of Mason City. It's in the air. Smith gets a hold of it. Misses. On the line, at the red line is Brem. There's a battle with Mason City. Mason City is coming up 2 wide against Battershell. They shoot to the left and miss. In our right corner, there's a battle with Jansen, and it's like Schlater trying to get it away from Mason City. Mason City sends it behind the net. They have someone waiting. He sends it back. Ames has to pivot. Schlater applying pressure. It's like Brem got a hold of it, knocks it in the air. Mason City has it, look out. Knocked away by Brem. Other side, Smith's there, Brem's there. It's against the boards. There's the puck is loose. It goes to center. Mason City has it. Battershell's guarding the house. They shoot it, and it's a body catch by Leander in front of the net at 6:13. And a quick change by Ames. A lot of shots on goal against Ames. Leander's catching a lot of them. Doing a great job. Out comes Schomer and Newman on D, giving some goalie love to Leander. We have Barber, Way, and Mangus out on offense. We're going to form up to the left of our goal. Way on the left, Mangus on the right. Barber taking the drop. 6:13 to go. Okay, Way's going to take the drop. Barber on the left. Goes forward. Mason City passes to the defense with pressure from two of our offensive players on him. They decide to send it down the boards. Barber puts it in the boards. Shower behind the net sends it down the boards. Mangus comes in and collides with Mason City. The puck is at the red line. Here comes Way. Mason City loses a little control there at the red line. Back in the neutral zone. Mangus and Way applying pressure. Way breaks away with it a little bit. Comes into traffic. There's a battle in front of the net. Mason City pumps it away as everybody turns the other direction and gets going. Mangus applying stick pressure and poking. Newman has it at our blue line, sends it over to Huddy on the left wing, who passes it back to Mangus, forces Mason City to turn. Some shoving going on. It's in the right-hand corner. Barber and Mangus are there. Gets to Newman, who slaps it, bounces off the body of the player. Huddy takes it up, knocked away by a body of a player. We're trying, we're shooting. All right, it's back to our blue line. Newman has it. He's going to send it up. Stopped by Mason City. Newman comes back and applies pressure in the right wing. There's a little battle by the glass. Huddy gets it. He sends it up to Mangus at the blue line. Poked by Mason City. Huddy gets it at the blue line. Sends it across their blue line while they're trying to do a change for a dump as both teams will do a quick change with 4:52 to go. Mason City regrouping. Nail at the blue line. Applying pressure. Swinging and moving with Simonson. Nail and Noonan are battling on the right. Noonan dumps it. It's coming across straight at their goal. Wickler is out. Out comes Alcorn. Gets to the goal and knocked away. Simonson in the right wing passes to center. It comes all the way across. Wickler is there. There's a battle for it. It gets loose. Back in the neutral zone. Mason City has it. Simonson applies pressure. Only defender is Alcorn. They make a quick pass. Alcorn puts him in the corner. Nice job. Levi's in front of the house. And they get it around to the side. That's Campbell. And they'll put 4 on the board at 4:10. Mohawks were up 4-1. With less than 5 left in the third period, Ames will execute a full line change. It'll be the Brem Battershell line. Brem and Battershell coming out to make Leander some love. And we've got Jansen, Kopp, and Smith on this line at center ice for the drop with 4:10 to go. Kopic on the right, Smith on the left, Jansen at the center. Moves forward. Mason City's in a battle. Jansen's fighting for it. Mason City breaks loose. Going to the defense. They try and send it. They shoot and hits. They're going to dump behind the net. Brem's going to get there, send it up the boards. We'll get it to our blue line. Mason City has it. They rip it. Body shot and they miss. Brem sends it up the boards. Brem and Smith are battling for it in the left wing. Smith looking for a place to send it. Sends it to Jansen, who's battling 2 of the Mason City players. Mason City breaks away. Battershell's going to put him in the corner. They shoot it. It goes up and up. Leander's hat, or helmet, and bounces past the goal. Battle on the left with Smith again. Jansen comes in to clear it. In front of the net is Battershell. He's looking to send it up to Kopic, and it gets intercepted by Mason City, and the stick goes flying. Mason City has it in front of Leander, shooting by themselves. And they battle in front of the net, and Leander has to put his clear body on the puck to stop it at 3:17. Mason City will execute a full change. A lot of action, a lot of movement in that play. Team coming over to talk to Coach Alcorn for a minute, calling a timeout. We're going to take a break, get some guidance, get ready to play. They're going to keep 3:55 on the clock. All right, we got a little timeout here. We've been playing really hard this weekend here in Mason City. Leander's had a lot of shots against him. He's doing a great job of getting most of them plucked out of the air. It's about 4 degrees outside. Nice and chilly outside. Here on the ice, everybody's sweating because they're working so hard. A lot of great plays, a lot of good movement. The team's not giving up. They're moving forward with the puck. And we'll see what line comes out to start after this timeout here in about 20 seconds ends. Both teams will be at full strength. Very closely matched teams with Mason City and Ames. Coach Alcorn is giving his final instructions. They're about to sound the buzzer. Sticks are in the air. 1, 2, 3 Flyers. And here we go. 3:17 left on the clock in the third period. Mason City Mohawks 4, Ames Bantam Orange 1. We're going to try and put some points on the board as we form up on the Ames side of the ice. Barber is going to take the drop to the right. We've got Battershell and Bram on E, Hudson on the left. That'll be Van Bergen on the right. Playing for the championship here. Sends it to the right. Mason City gets it. Battershell applies pressure. Barber knocks it away from the house. Comes to their defense on the blue line. He hits the body of one of their players and goes over to the left boards where Bram is waiting. There's a battle. But it goes back around the boards to the right wing. Passing it up to Van Bergen. Battle with Mason City. She sends it to center. Mason City puts it in the air. Battle getting closer to our goal. Knocked away by Battershell. Over to the right side. In comes Barber, running forward with his line. Tries to pass to Van Bergen. Gets to Hudson. Hudson has it. He gets crashed into. Battling in the left wing. Gets to the blue line. Stopped by Bram, and they're going to stop play for offsides at 2:32 to go here in the third period. Both teams are going to execute a change. Out comes Coppett, Nail, Noonan, Schomer, and Simonson. We're forming up in the neutral zone on the Mason City side. To our left, Simonson taking the drop, Coppett on the left, Nail on the right. Puck goes forward. Mason City's defense has it. They're looking for an opportunity to set it in front of the goal. They get it to their blue line, missed their pass. They're at the red line, 3 wide, coming in their defense. Nail's coming in to help the defense. Schomer's going to swing him in the corner. Newman's guarding the house. They switch sides. Pressure from Schomer at the puck. He gets it to center to Nail, who sends it forward. Mason City going after it at the red line, and Nail's chasing after him. Here comes Coppett. Coppett keeps it on the neutral zone. Dumped over by Nail. It's going to be near the goal to the right. Simonson gets a hold of it, sends it behind the net. Coppett coming in after it. They're going to try and send it. And she doesn't make it a great shot. She gives some pressure. Luna gets it at the red line and sends it back. Coppett applying pressure. It gets back in the neutral zone. Here comes Simonson to fight for it. Mason City, it's loose. Nail fighting for it with Simonson. It's on our right wing. Mason City breaks away. Noonan chasing him. They send it behind the net. Schomer's coming after it with Coppett. Coppett has it. She's sending it to center to Simonson. Simonson's trying to get through traffic. Gets an elbow in the head. It goes behind the net, and Schomer sends it up the boards. They've got it. Simonson's trying to strip it away. Comes back to this corner. Comes to the center. Schomer goes to block it, and it bounces off the skate of Leander. We're in the left wing. Simonson's battling hard for Coppett. Coppett down. She knocks it into the neutral zone. 1 minute to go in the third period. It's 4-1. We're in their territory. Nail and Simonson, and we're calling offsides with about 50 seconds to go on the clock. We'll execute a line change here with about 50 to go. Out comes Jansen, Wickware, and Alcorn. Mangus and Smith. We're going to be in the neutral zone. Mason City half to the right side. Jansen taking the drop. Mangus on the right. It goes forward to Mason City. Mason City dumps it. Sends it to their center, who's taken off. Alcorn and Wickware are both applying pressure. And There's a battle in front. There's a lot of shoving going on, getting physical. 35 seconds. Alcorn with no sticks, using his skates to block. Gets over to Smith. He's going to dump it. Gets to the blue line. They rip it. Kicked away by Leander with 25 to go. Alcorn still no stick. Defending behind the house. In front is Rickrow. Rickrow sends it to the blue line. And they're going to call a penalty with 25 seconds to go. Do you think it's on Alcorn? What's the call? Looks like they're going to call him for roughing. Ames will finish the game under penalty kill. Coach talking with the ref. Chance is going to be at center. Battershell and is going to be on B. They're trying to drive it forward. Mason City's defense gets it. It's going in the right corner. Clock's not running. There it goes. 17 to go on the clock. Battle in the right. 2 players are down. Mangus tries to send it to the blue line. Mason City gets it at the red line. In comes Smith to apply pressure. It dumps across. Jansen's there. It comes over to Mangus in the neutral zone. Smith's there trying to keep it in the neutral zone. And the hit throws. End of the championship. Mason City Fair and Ames Flyers, one of the teams played their heart out today and did a fantastic job. Congratulations, Ames, second place in the tournament here in Mason City. You've been listening to the Ames Hockey Network.
At this time, we